Hello, students, and welcome back to our Idiom of the Week videos. In this 30-second Idiom of the Week video, we're going to focus on Don't Get It Twisted as part of our English expressions video series. So we're going to focus on what Don't Get It Twisted actually means, how do we use it in English, some example sentences where the idiom is used, and some kind of use cases or when you shouldn't use this popular idiom expression. So my name is Ben with English from A to Z, and let's get started. So what does don't get it twisted mean? Again, the idiom, don't get it twisted, the meaning is twofold. Don't misunderstand the situation, and two, don't get the wrong idea about what's happening or what's going on. A simple explanation for our English learners out there is when someone says this idiom out loud, they're correcting you before you assume something incorrectly. So they're kind of making sure you don't make a mistake prematurely. So they're presumpting you before you can get the wrong assumption or the wrong idea. So some example sentences with this idiom in English: don't get it twisted, as I support you, but I still think you're wrong here. The second one, he's friendly, but don't get it twisted, he's very competitive. And lastly, don't get it twisted, this isn't easy work to do. So if you'll notice, we can use this idiom at the beginning, middle, and rarely at the end of a sentence, but usually in the beginning or middle. So don't get it twisted, as I support you. So that's at the beginning, comma, but I still think you're wrong here. He's friendly, but don't get it twisted, he's very competitive in the middle. And then again, at the beginning, don't get it twisted, this isn't easy work to do. So we have the meaning, an explanation, some sentences, and we're going to talk now about similar idioms, because there's a lot of them that we could put instead of twisted. When we think of twist, it's not like twisting something, like let's say twisting tissue paper, kind of like the physical meaning of it. There's two meanings in English for twisted. Twisted is like don't misunderstand me. So some ways we could say, if you don't want to use don't get it twisted, that's okay, but there's similar expressions we use in English. So the first one is don't get it wrong. Again, don't misunderstand me and what I mean. And an example here, don't get it wrong, I respect her a lot as a classmate. Two, don't get it confused. Don't mix things up. And then our example, don't get it confused as we're not the same team. Or we're not on the same team. I made a little error there myself, but we could say we're not the same team. That's technically true, but it sounds better, we're not on the same team. Number three, don't get it mixed up. Don't mistake one thing for another. Don't get it mixed up. That's not what I said earlier. So you want to clarify it when somebody says to you, don't get it mixed up, make sure you're understanding them correctly. So don't get it wrong, don't get it confused, don't get it mixed up is just to avoid misunderstandings, similar to don't get it twisted. And a quick tip for our English learners, all these expressions are used to, again, presumptively or in advance correct a possible misunderstanding that may have already occurred. So you might have the wrong perception of someone, you might have the wrong idea, you might have done something a little bit messed up at first, but you can get corrected by the other person, who will politely set the record straight, to use another idiom, and kind of correct you politely and try to make sure the meaning is mutually understood there. So when do we use don't get it twisted in English? Some common situations with this idiom, I should say, is clarifying your opinion, again, correcting someone's assumption, setting personal boundaries, emphasizing seriousness or confidence around what you're saying. And then the tone and usage, again, this is very informal, conversational, usually amongst people you know, friends, family, or associates. Could be colleagues that you know, but I wouldn't use it in a formal setting because it can sound a little strong or assertive or a little aggressive. But it is common in English, especially American English, the expression don't get it twisted. Let me give you guys, some examples in real life context. Don't get it twisted as I'm here to help you, but you need to do the work. Or don't get it twisted as I'm here to help, but you need to do the work. So again, people will help, but you have to do the work. So you're correcting someone's assumption. Just because they're willing to help you doesn't mean they're going to do all the work for you, right? And again, setting personal boundaries. Don't get it twisted. She earned that promotion at her job. So you're serious, you're setting personal boundaries, you're clarifying your opinion about someone or something. And again, pro tip for everybody, use this idiom mainly with friends, coworkers, or in casual conversations, not formal writing or formal situations, let's say with people you don't know or people who are supervising you or people you really like, police, law enforcement, that type of thing. So again, my recommendation, my own personal recommendation, use this idiom with friends, coworkers who you know well, and casual conversations uh, away from formal settings. So again, common situations: clarifying your opinion, correcting someone's assumption or assumptions, setting personal boundaries, and emphasizing seriousness or confidence. And make sure it's an informal conversational tone. So thank you so much for watching. I love doing these Idiom of the Week videos. We've done 32 and counting. There's hundreds of these, so I barely scratched the surface. I don't think I'll get to them all, but I'm getting through the major ones that I think you at all will appreciate and improve your English with. Please check out our other great YouTube videos on our ever-expanding channel, from learning new English vocabulary words to fixing different errors in our also great Spot That English Error series. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Hit the subscribe button as well to follow us here on our YouTube channel. If you have any questions or would like to follow our official newsletter and sign up for free updates, go to our website, www.englishfrom8to z.com/newsletter. Thanks again so much for watching. I'll see you again soon for another Idiom of the Week video. Take care now. Bye-bye.